안녕하세요, 여러분. Hallyu Reviews입니다.
Hey y'all, I'm Shammer and I'm here with my girl Sabrina, and we are Hallyu Reviews, two Americans who are swept up in the Korean wave as it reaches across the globe. And we have a love of all Korean music, but we love Big Bang and we like to party.
We do.
So we're reacting to We Like to Party, Loser, and
You're
Big
not
Bang.
supposed to say it.
F it. F it, Loser. And I think that's the last one, but it is the Big Bang 2017 concert, Last Dance in Seoul.
Yes, and just
Adam, what I got that?
there you go. Full disclosure, we are really tired, and
Almost 3 in the morning.
I get a little bit loopy and ridiculous when I'm tired, so I apologize in advance. But yes, we were saving this one for the end. We're gonna take a look at it, and it seems perfect.
It's like
for us.
11 minutes long. We got this. Yeah. It's fabulous. What voice was that? Don't do that again.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Here we go, y'all.
I do like his sparkly jacket.
I love the white hair on Taeyang. I don't know why.
This is not We Like to Party. Get him. Right on.
He's getting them ready first. I didn't see T.O.P. in that, so I'm assuming he's changing maybe?
They always bring him back at the end.
There's only 4 of them out there, so I'm guessing he's changing.
Or is he enlisted?
Or is he enlisted?
Yeah, Last Dance. I think he's enlisted. Well, that just ruined our party.
Ruined my party.
Yeah, no T.O.P. It's interesting how they have him in certain parts, but not the whole thing.
Well, the problem with T.O.P.'s voice is T.O.P.'s voice, like tonal quality and tone itself, is so precise and it's so unique that you can't really have other people sing his parts and it sound the same. I feel like
Right.
you really have to use like
It's track.
in order to really have T.O.P.'s voice, because it's just that timbre of T.O.P. that I've never heard it
Yeah.
anywhere.
I mean, and I like when they track in missing members. I mean, that's what BTS does, so I'm used to that. So to have him not tracked in would seem off to me. Like he has to be tracked in. Like,
But I miss him.
yeah, we need his visual.
There's something, the 4 of them are great, but there's something just magical when the 5 of them are together. They play off each other so well. They are just so silly together. Their chemistry is so well together. They really are made for 5. It's perfect.
And I wonder how T.O.P. felt knowing they were doing this when he was enlisted. Must have been hard.
He had a very hard time with his enlistment. Right now, T.O.P. would be like ad-libbing and stuff and being silly and
One more time. We like to party. Hey. Yeah. We like to party. 머리 위에 해서 다 같이 sing now.
we like to party.
Come on.
Yeah.
We like to
party.
서쪽에서 해질 때까지. Let's go. I don't wanna go too fast. Yeah. It's nothing really lasts. Yeah. Think I need some time. Cause I can't get you off my mind. No. 일단 시작부터 생각은 타기 볼 텐데 그 속에 들이키고 나는 모두 다 예뻐 우려짐이 또 this 그러다 너좀 봤을지 씩씩하게 말을 걸어 난 저기 씩씩한 여자와 달리 틱틱거려 씩씩하는 분위기에 한 줄기 배 서는 정도가 네 나한테 맞은 사투리 훔치는 너의 눈빛에 입술은 반짝 말이지 오랜만에 느껴보는 이런 이렇지도 저렇지도 못해 네 밤이 다가기 전에 난 널 내 품 안에 Real love I think I wanna just say what and 모르겠다 I love it 모르겠다 I love it 모르겠다 I love it 모르겠다 같이 차를 타고 ride 술 취했니 눈좀 붙여 잠깐만 어디 가서 쉴까 babe 내 손만 잡고 자 속은 뻔해 honey but I want it and you know it everybody put your hands in the air and I'm gonna get down I love you and I'm gonna get down I love you and I'm gonna
One at one point where they're riding like the multiple person bicycle, right?
Oh yes, they're totally like riding a multi-person bike in the music video. But I think they all end up. Do they all end up on T.O.P. in the end? Do they end up? They all end up like smashed on top of somebody in the end of the music video.
Sing it for me, come on! Louder! 솔직히 세상과는 어울린 적 없어 홀리였던 내겐 사랑 따윈 벌써 잊혀진지 오래전 시간 속에 당신 살아오네 너나 나나 그저 길들여진 대로 위에로는 멀리 와버렸어 I'm coming home 이제 다시 돌아갈래 어린 척한 자리로 언제부턴가 난 yeah 하늘보다 땅을 더 바라보게 돼 oh 숨 쉬기조차 힘겨워
See, it just
책임지지 못할 나의 이기적인 기쁨 하나 때문에 모든 것이 망가져버린지 멈출 줄 모르던 나의 위험한 지주 이젠 아무런 감흥도 재미도 없는 기분 나 벼랑 끝에 혼자
just imagine him standing like his all like bedazzled
Long coat.
long coat, like full length
Right.
white,
Buttoned up all the way.
buttoned up. Probably have like a white glove on
Or two.
or two.
And a hat. Some crazy hat.
Oh yes, he would totally have a hat with this one.
Everybody sing now 외톨이 센척하는 겁쟁이 Come on 양아치 거울 속에 넌 Just a loser 외톨이 상처뿐인 머저리 더러운 쓰레기 거울 속에 넌
Synergy is my 어떻게.
가끔 내려놓고 싶어져 I wanna say goodbye 이 길의 끝에 마황이 끝나면 부디 후회 없는 채로 등을 감을 수 있게 Everybody say it Loser 외톨이 센척하는 겁쟁이 못되는 양아치 거울 속에 난 Just a loser 외톨이 상처뿐인 머저리 더러운 쓰레기 거울 속에 난 I'm a loser I'm a loser yeah I'm a loser hey I'm a loser I'm a loser now. Na na.
Yeah.
So good.
If I weren't so exhausted, I could have enjoyed it even more, but I'm just so tired after a long night of recording.
She's
But
cold too.
freezing. It always
She has
happens.
fever.
No. Well,
I'm gonna leave her and she's gonna be sick. She's gonna message me tomorrow and be like, I had a fever.
I have the flu.
Great.
Nothing. I'm just cold. It's late.
It is late.
It's winter. I'm
Oh,
tired.
it is winter. I totally forgot. It was like 55 today.
That's true. It's true. I think it was more than 55 actually. Which is why it feels so darn cold now because it
true.
was so warm. I had like my windows open in my car, and now it's oh yeah,
Oh, excuse me.
I had all four open in my car. We're crazy like that. Anyway, beautiful. Like it was really heartbreaking.
It was
to
so
realize that
heartbreaking.
TOP wasn't there. I love the sparkly jackets. I loved the four of them together. I loved Taeyoung's ad-libs. Daesung looked like a little boy in his little outfit. Like,
What's that? Is it an
super
ascot?
cute.
Like the little like bow tie?
So,
Oh,
yeah.
it's so
He
cute.
just was a little boy, and the three of them, three, I can count. I'm thinking the three vocalists and GD. Four of them sounded amazing together. And I'm really glad that they tracked in TOP as much as they did, because I think that
Well,
especially
and I think it
for,
kind of helped them kind of stay
Oh, I'm sure.
energized as well.
I'm
you know?
sure.
But
Yeah.
I can't imagine. And I think this is one of why I support BTS kind of going in all at one time. Like, I can't imagine, like, your best friend leaving you for, like, 18 months and not really getting to see you every day and talk to you every day like you were doing. And you're going through, like, basic training and you're, like, having to meet and greet new people and having to eat and, like, have this huge regimen and... Well, like eat with like this crew and like having to go through this huge regimen, and you know, I'm sure that their military is different than our military here, but at the same time, I'm sure there's some similarities as well. I just think that would be really, really, really difficult. And I know that TOP had some difficulties with his military enlistment, and I just can't imagine, just in general, how, as a person, how difficult that would be for me.
Oh, no question about it. I would not flourish in that environment, in that setting.
Well, and that's why I love that they kind of, like, BTS kind of went in groups, and they all kind of went in together, and then they'll all kind of come out together.
Yeah.
I do love that.
Well, I mean, I think to be a K-pop idol, I think even more so than other like pop artists or just musicians, groups, whatever, they really do become, for better or for worse, family. And they are.
They do.
I think I heard a theory that BTS is beyond friends, like because they're family, because it's just extended to that point. Like when you know everything there is to know about someone, then they become, you know, like family. When you live together, I mean, I'm assuming Big Bang was also in a dorm setting, like
Yep.
BTS, 17, all them. So to like literally like eat, sleep, breathe, work,
Live with a person.
all of the above.
Yeah.
And then just with the connection that I think is allowed in Korean more so culturally than in our culture. And I love it about the Korean culture is just like the brotherhood of men and like not skinship, that's the wrong word, but just like how comfortable they are with each other.
It really is truly like a Korean fraternity, Korean sorority.
Right.
Like I have sorority sisters, and they're literally like my sisters. I love them. We might not live in the same state anymore, but they know, like, if they called me, I would get in a plane and travel to see them.
Yeah.
Like, they are my sisters. They could call me for anything.
And how many times did Jimin like circle the globe to support the other members as they were coming out with their solo works?
Yeah.
Every single one of them. He flew out to be a part of their like big important day. I mean, when J-Hope was performing at like Lollapalooza, like just all the behind the scene footage of like Jimin arriving, and he was like, okay, I can eat now. Like he hadn't eaten well in weeks and he had lost weight, and just seeing Jimin, he was like, I feel like I'm okay now. I'm not anxious anymore. I'm not nervous anymore. Like I feel like I can be now. And like it just, Jimin showing up made all the difference in the world to him. And just seeing the four of the members of Big Bang like on that stage without TOP, and then hearing his voice, like it just felt like, gosh, something is wrong. Like it felt wrong. Like I'm sure that the four of them love to perform and really enjoyed that, but it had to hit home every time they heard his voice. Like he's not here. I don't know. I just can't
It had
imagine.
been hard. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, it had to been hard for the members as well. Just being like, yeah, we miss our brother.
Yeah. Oh, I can't. It just breaks my heart, all that stuff. I mean, I get it. I understand why they do it as a culture, why they do it as a country.
No, I
get
totally
it.
understand.
But it's still like, oh man, it's so hard. I mean, I'm waiting to 2025. I mean, really, it's like the world will not be right until the end of, 2025, when all the members are together again and performing, and it's just the way it is.
We'll have a couple of groups back then too, by the way. So yeah,
It's gonna be amazing.
it really will be.
Well, I just realized, and I always mispronounce his name because I've never actually seen it in writing, so I apologize, but Ha Sung-woon, the one who did With You with Jimin. So the 1 year anniversary of With You just came about, and he went in right after With You came out. So I'm like, okay, so he's coming up on a year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that feels like so long ago. Like in my own personal life, it's like, oh gosh, the year flew by. But then when I date it to like when this guy went in, and I wasn't even familiar with him until he did With You with Jimin. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it has been the longest year ever. And I'm like, no, this year will be the longest year ever as they wait for BTS
You
to
can
be
do
reunited.
this 18 months.
I know, but it just sucks. I don't think we'll ever get used to this. Like,
No, and I'm sure we won't. And I don't think they do either. Like their whole life changes when they go into enlistment. And I think that's one of the
Military is
things.
nothing to. I mean, if you want to do it, it's difficult. But then to not even wanting to do it.
But I think to be an idol and to go into the military enlistment, like I think that's so different than being,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say a civilian because you're
has to
still a
be.
civilian, but like there's
A non-idol.
yes, there's a different way of living when you're an idol versus a non-idol. And so like all of that is stripped down and it's just so different.
Oh yeah. Although Jimin did graduate at the top of his class with commendations from the commander, so that's awesome. Just goes to show you, I mean, it's on the one hand, it's totally different. But on the other hand, like their traits carry into the military
They do.
and hardworking and athletic and smart. He did great at it,
Motivated.
yeah. But you know what? I really do
Determined.
think that it probably made a huge difference to him to have Jungkook with him.
Agreed.
Because I think that
Support.
delicate it gives the wrong impression, but I think that Jimin is a very sensitive person, and I think that he has anxiety, and I think that having JK with him made all the difference in the world. Again, it's that brotherhood of like, okay, I'm not doing this on myself. I have someone with me that I know I can rely on no matter what. And I'm as a fan of BTS, as a fan of Jimin, I'm so happy that he was able to do that. So, and it makes me feel like knowing that TOP had a difficult time, like I didn't realize he'd had a difficult time. That makes me really, really sad because I'm like, why can't they just all go in together?
Yeah.
Like, why can't, I mean, I guess probably BTS is one of the first ones to do it, like the entire
Sort of, yeah.
group to go in at the same time. But it's just sort of like, gosh, it's got to be hard for them.
It is.
It's not just their families. It's not just their work. Like it's their everything that is changed.
Yep.
Giving it up, all of it.
So
in theory, they're coming back to it. So just like Big Bang did.
it's true. And hopefully, eventually, maybe one day, they will be back. OT5, y'all. Wait, that was 10, but OT5. If you are fans of Big Bang, make sure you click like and subscribe and let us know what your favorites are. Let us know that you want to see them more on our channel so they get moved up. Keep recommending them because we love Big Bang. They are definitely some of the ones on our faves. Some of the ones that as we listen to them, we just love them more and more. If you like drama, make sure you check out our Hallyu Reviews website where we tell you which dramas to watch, must watch, or completely skip, y'all. Until next time, annyeong!